3 paths diverge from Blackthorn City, and sadly we're going to be traveling all 3. It's a good thing we took care of the other 2 in the last couple of minutes or so. But we still have this section of Dark Cave to explore, and if that caption doesn't tell you anything, let it tell you that there is a certain Pokemon we can find in here that we weren't able to find until we got here now. With that in mind, I should probably prepare my party with somebody who I think will be able to Oko the thing. Because it's a pretty dangerous Pokemon if you don't know how to handle it. Now, we are here for a couple of things. One specifically for Lupus, but I don't know where exactly it is, and par for the course, I'm going to be going through here blindly. I could bring somebody here that knows Flash, but I need to have somebody that knows Fly, and it's just a pain in the neck. Well, I can either deal with the pain in the neck of having to carry somebody else in addition to Leaky, or I could just try to deal with the fact that we are going blind here, but you can see I've made my decision, and I don't mind all that much. Because we can, although we shouldn't be able to, we can see around us. So it does help a little bit, but I'm still hoping to run into that Pokemon, and as soon as I can put up a repel. I just want to show it off before we leave here. And it is not Zubat. That's not the item I was looking for. There are actually 2 items I came down here for. And in all honesty, unless you have a real use for them, they're probably not worth going out of your way to get, but I'm going to anyway. Because we do have Lupus and he can use one of the 2 items, so I figure might as well. I'm not sure if there are any new Pokemon we can run into surfing here. I don't think so. Be cool if we could find one, though. I don't think we were able to get up to this side from where we were before, so it may be around here somewhere. Looks promising! I see wide open spaces! And no encounters for a while, that's terrific! Looks like it's up there. That actually looks like a dude up there. What's that dude doing up there? But just like when we were in the other end of the Dark Cave, I have not been in this section before, so I'll get lost. But I do enjoy exploring places I haven't explored before, even in games that I'm pretty darn familiar with. It's always cool to explore those kinds of places. I honestly thought the Pokemon I was looking for was easier to find than this. I'm actually surprised. I may wind up putting a repel and looking to see if I can find it on my own later. Almost to that point, but not quite there yet. Okay, who are you, buddy? Are you the trainer that we saw in the... You're the guy that always gives us advice, aren't you? Or are you the same sprite, but a different person? But he gives us black glasses, which power up the strength of Dark-type moves! Generally not that helpful unless you have a Dark-type, and we have Lupus! So that's convenient, and back here with the black glasses, we can get a max revive. But we can also find another technical machine down here if we look hard enough. So that's something we're gonna have to find. Okay, I'd be lying if I said part of the reason I wasn't using the repel was to see how far I could get without, you know, while being scatterbrained with what I was saying. There's definitely an item down there. I think we might have missed it. But there's the Pokemon I wanted to run into, Wobbuffet! Now this thing only knows and learns 4 moves. It knows them from birth. The 2 moves you want to worry most about are Counter, which counters physical type moves with twice as much damage as you dealt it, and Mirror Coat, which counters special attacks the same way counters physical attacks. Now this thing has a ton of HP, which makes it really difficult to knock down, and it's able to reflect that damage it took back to you, and you probably can't take it as well as it can. It also has the ability Shadow Tag, which prevents you from escaping, so if I tried to run away, it has Shadow Tag. This thing is a pain in the ass to deal with. I'm not sure if it's still banned in competitive play. I'm pretty sure at least it was at some point. But I'm not familiar enough with competitive play to be able to say for sure. But now that we found it, I can finally put up that repel. And it looks like we missed our chance at that item over there, so I may have to dig my way out and start through here again. It's definitely looking that way. So I'll dig out here with HCB and meet you back at the entrance to the Dark Cave, so we can make our way to that item. And hopefully pick it up this time. So back we go. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Don't you love when I explore places that I haven't been to before and look like a complete idiot at the beginning of an episode, which was probably the case? I'm still recording from the last one, but it's looking like I'm probably going to have to split it at some point, which means people are going to see this at the beginning of the video, and they're going to think it's really, really boring and not worth their time to watch the rest. Which I totally understand at this point. But it looks like the item is over here. TM54 False Swipe. And I believe you can also buy this one from the Goldenrod City department store. But the special thing about this move is that it always leaves the target with at least 1 HP. So it's very, very helpful if you're trying to catch something like a legendary and you want to whittle it down to 1 HP. As long as it doesn't have a recovery move, it'll sit at 1 HP, so you'll be guaranteed the best chance of catching it if you're able to use that successfully, but it's not the most powerful move in the world, so you're not going to be doing too much damage with it, and you really don't want to use it when you're actually fighting because it's never going to knock the thing out. But it's very useful for catching things. And now we can explore down the left side of the route. So let's see what's over here. I would have liked to try to catch that one of those Skarmory, but I'm not sure if I'm going to come back here to do that. Probably will, I don't know. I've gone back on my word before. I really do like this route, though, the way it has the river carving 1 or 2 paths down it as well, so you're walking alongside it. But it's just so hard to believe how far we've come in this game so far, and I know I've ranted about not only the fact that I can't believe we are this far, but that I really shouldn't be feeling that way since it's taken so long. Especially with my computer troubles, it seemed like forever since we were stuck in the Team Rocket stuff, and it was hard to believe that we'd be moving on this fast, so I kind of got mixed feelings. I know there's plenty of the game left to go, but it still feels like we have so much left to do, and there's so much left of this game I want to do. It's not that I'm bored of this game or anything, you know, I mean, I could be playing a game for a long time, and it can get repetitive, admittedly, but I really am enjoying myself. And look at all these items we would have passed on if we didn't explore this part. I'm also pretty darn sure there is a secret item over here somewhere. Yup, a PP up. And we could cross over to the right, but I believe we already checked out this path because we came back over here before and talked to that dude. So it looks like we've explored everything on this route there was for us to take a look at. We could go back down here. If you remember, there were 2 trainers over to the left and 1 trainer down here for us to fight, but we already fought them! So we'll just head back down to Route 29. And this will lead us all the way back to our hometown of Newbark. But before we go, you're not the dude I want to talk to. Where's that dude I want to talk to? Is he over here by the apricorn tree? I forget if we could have actually seen him on our first trip. But this is the last of the weak siblings we have to look at. Or not. Where the hell is Tuscany? You're on this route somewhere, Tuscany, and I'm going to find you. It's so nice to hear this music again, though. Think about all the places we've been to. Just really makes you think. Are you up there? Are you over here? Where the hell are you, Tuscany? You're supposed to be here somewhere. Gosh darn it. I don't want to go through the grass. That's why I have Farfetch'd to use Cut. Okay, tell you what. If I don't find him in the next 30 seconds, I'll just cut to when I do. How's that sound? Get it? I used Cut? Yeah, I cut the tree, and I'll also cut the footage. It's so funny! It's not funny. You over here? There's an item over here. A potion! Why did I not pick this up at the very beginning of the game? It would have been mildly helpful, maybe. Probably not. Whatever. Where is he? It's Tuesday, damn it. Oh, there... You're a girl. I thought for sure Tuscany was a dude. Okay. The Twisted Spoon powers up Psychic-type moves. I can't believe you were a chick. Can you believe she was a chick? Crunch should know. Because if there's anything a character from Diddy Kong Racing should know, it's the fact that I can't tell other characters' genders. But we've made our way back to New Barktown, and if you remember, Professor Elm had something to tell us. Hey Lyra, haven't seen you in forever! Totally did, and it only took me 6 months to. Or in this game, I don't think we've gone through 24 hours yet. I think we're up to about 19 hours or so. But as a token of his appreciation, Professor Elm will give us the Master Ball. Now you get one of these in every Pokemon game and only one. The Master Ball will never fail to catch a Pokemon. Kimono girls? So it wasn't just one kimono girl we were fighting every time? Aww. She's happy we've been helping people. And while we're here, might as well heal these guys up. Did you forget we could use this to heal our Pokemon? Very convenient, because I don't think Mom does. And... wait, what happened to the Cyndaquil? That's a very good question. How are you doing, Elm's assistant? Nobody talks to you. Yeah, it doesn't look like Snicker's treating it too well. But maybe one day it'll come to love him. And as long as we're here, might as well take a picture with Cameron to remember the moment, the day that we came all the way back home after getting all 8 gym badges. Next time, we'll head over to Ecruteak City and the Dance Theater where we can take on the Kimono Girls. This is UniversalGiant. I'll stop in, say hello to my mom, and I'll meet you in Ecruteak next time.